back to the Smoky room. I know what you're saying. Saying, Joe, didn't you just do one of these yesterday? Yes, I did. And I am doing another one today. Reason being, while I was on Facebook, I received uh, a response to, I don't even remember what the hell it was. Um, the response was a reply to a comment I believe I made on Joe Biden. I don't quite remember, but the response was one that was nice, nice sentiment. Um, it was kind of like as if a hippie wrote it, to be honest with you. Peace this, peace that, love this, love that. Nobody's an enemy, we're all friends. Let's hold hands and sing kumbaya. My response, although, was the exact opposite of that. My beliefs are simply this, ladies and gentlemen, as I wrote to the person, and I think I was pretty damn polite too. Not that there wasn't any reason I shouldn't have been. I was polite, and I should have been polite. Um, but my response was simply this, that the way I see things, as we check the temperature, of the way things are headed, I see this nation as if it were back in, let's say late March 1861, right prior to the bombing of Fort Sumter. The people that believe we should all be friends obviously are not thinking about what is actually taking place. I'm a hothead to begin with, okay? I'm trying to get a handle on that. As a matter of fact, I take medication for it. So, I haven't killed anybody in years. Um, but regardless of whether or not I'm a hothead, I tend to get upset when I see people that completely disrespect our country. And when I'm not talking about the land that property is built on, I am talking about its value system. Okay? That is what I am talking about. I do not believe that anyone that decides to criticize that, I don't believe that they should have a feeling that there isn't going to be, any repercussions to that, or that there shouldn't be. And, I really don't give a rat's you know what if you get upset because somebody screamed at you in anger. You don't know. Maybe they had a son or a daughter that died in Afghanistan or Iraq. But you're going to go right ahead and disrespect, our flag or our way of life, such as sporting events. What if you're sitting next to somebody who may have been there, has, post traumatic stress disorder? And you're just going to stand here and not put your hand over your heart and you think, oh, I'm allowed to do this. Well, the guy standing next to you may not feel you are. And I'm not saying he's right or wrong. I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I'm just saying That is the reality, folks. Now, there has been a clean, very distinct, easy to see line drawn in the sand by people such as the famous Crazy Nancy, Sleepy Joe, John Kearney, and all these other assholes he has in his cabinet. You know, it amazes me. It amazes me that we could have cops shot in the street. What was this? A few years back, there were a number of police officers shot in Dallas. I don't know. Did Kamala and Joe, any other of those proponents of defunding the police, did they get really outraged and day after day after day after day they were screaming for investigations? I don't remember hearing about that. I only remember them screaming that they want to defund the frickin' police, right? Now, so we are all friends, right? You feel that way, I feel this way. Here's where I am coming from. I am coming from, and I'm going to use another visual aid here, just so you capture where I'm coming from. I am coming from the direction of people may have woken up a particular morning, decided to put this particular hat on their head. They never came home ever again. You want to know why? Because someone that did not agree with that person wearing that hat felt that they had the right to take their life. Yeah, that actually happened on many different occasions. That happened. Some people got beat almost to death. They didn't die, but they certainly got an ass whooping because they decided to wake up one morning and wear a red hat. We don't hear much about that on the news, though, do we? Oh, no. Oh, my God, no, 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 no. What we hear about is if you voted for Donald Trump, then you must be a racist and a Nazi. Yeah, yeah. Things are so frigged up. One of my best friends was in my home and called me a racist because I supported Donald Trump and did not support BLM. The saddest part about that is my wife agreed with him. I wanted to end that friendship. As a matter of fact, I wanted to become violent. I had to get up and walk away. My face was getting very hot. Usually, when my face gets hot, somebody gets hurt. And the pace has been me a number of times. But I decided not to end that friendship. Although I still have a hard time with that one. I really do. But that's where we're at. No, ladies and gentlemen, no. No, these are not peaceful times. If you fall into the category of person that feels that it's okay to take a knee, um, if you feel that, well, open borders, yeah, why not? Or if you feel that this particular person that's occupying the Oval Office is the best thing since sliced bread, if you believe that Donald Trump is a racist and a Nazi, if you believe that we should share the wealth, if you are against capitalism, if you call yourself a socialist but are not able to define socialism. Let me ask you a question to all you socialists out there. Is socialism, okay, a political theory or an economic theory? Let's just start there. So, yeah, if you feel that way, if you feel that this is not the greatest country in the world, if you feel that all white people are evil inherently, if you actually believe there is systemic racism in this country, besides going to hell as quickly as you can, I am also going to say you're my enemy. In all reality, you're my enemy. And I do believe that this whole thing between the two different sides one day is going to become extremely serious and violent. I just feel that in my bones. I just do. I don't see how things are going to change much. Yeah, Donald Trump may become president again. That doesn't mean things are going to get better. Actually, I think things will get worse. We are playing with an enemy that is extremely serious. Make no mistake of that. This is kind of reminiscent of a scene that was in that series, The Pacific, where Sergeant Basilone was I guess a drill instructor for a while. I don't remember where he was at, but he was training young guys in how to fight the Japanese. And one of the kids made some kind of remark like, "Yeah, I can't wait to kill those little yellow bastards." And he jumped down that kid's throat. Basically told him, "Don't you frickin' realize, you stupid bastards, that those little yellow Japanese people had been fighting this war already 15 years before you got here?" He said, "These are hardcore veterans. They are not weak. They are extremely proficient with their firearms, and they are extremely tough, and they are extremely well trained." This is what we're up against. We are up against powers that you would not believe exist. And yeah, Satan is on their side. We have somebody stronger on ours. So, I just wanted to get that across. That's all. That, you know, this is where we're at. This is just that point in history. I mean, it's happened before. Okay? It's happened before. Right here in this country, ladies and gentlemen. So, it's nothing new. It's nothing to be surprised about that this is happening. We did not ask for this. Okay? Those people that wore this hat and died because they wore it were not asking for that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll bet you the news media couldn't wait to jump on it, tell people how wrong it was to kill people wearing red hats. Yeah, They did that every day for months, didn't they? But yet they'll say January 6th was worse than Pearl Harbor, the bombing of Hiroshima, 9/11, and the Battle of Gettysburg combined. So there we have it. If you're interested in watching me kvetch about other things like this, come and visit the Smoky Room. We are more than happy to have you. And next time you're here, I think I will serve green tea and popcorn or something like that. I don't know. Pepperoni and cheese with some nice Italian bread, perhaps some good olive oil. Yeah. Alrighty, folks. Bye bye.